Unnecessary stuff like you don't need to say to your coworkers. So yeah, guys, keep double tapping. We're almost to 4K. What is this? 100 of y'all and none of y'all are liking this thing. Anyways, so the first thing he had told me ever, he was like, "Oh, you have a pooch," and I literally was like, "A what?" He's like, "Oh, a pouch," and I was like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, since you work out, I would have thought you had like a six pack and this, and that, right?" And so I kind of was just like, "Okay." I was like, "No." I was like, "Well, I'm not pitching." Like, I was mostly finding like excuses when I really should have just been like, "Shut the hell up," but I didn't. And I was just because I didn't take it a bad way because we were coworkers, like we were chill. So I was just like, "No, like I'm on creatine. Like this is the most I've weighed in my whole life. Like I've always been like thick, skinny, right?" He's like, "Really? Like I would have thought you were fat and got skinny. Like just things you don't say." Like, and so we had this whole like at least 15-minute conversation about this. And so I literally was like, "Bruh." I was like, "Okay." So that was one thing I noticed. Let me hit this real quick. I have to do my right leg, but that was a little bit tiring. So then the second thing he tells me, he's like, which I found so weird, he goes, "Oh no," the next day he parks in my parking spot, and I have parked in this parking spot, I kid you not, since I started working there, which is over like 5 months. So I've been there like parking the same exact spot because I get there right on time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's always open for me, and like people catch on. They like and I'm not saying I own the spot. Like that's not what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean? Like that's just so he parks in my spot, and I peeped that, and I just found it weird, and I felt like he wanted me to go out of my way and be like, "Why'd you park in my parking spot?" Like whatever, but I didn't. I let it go. I let it be. I was like, "Cool, all right." So after that scenario, this was on Tuesday, I kind of felt like a really weird feeling about him. So I just stopped talking to him altogether. Like, if it wasn't work related, I had nothing to say to him. Do I work in an office? Yes. I thought you pull on the same side as the working leg, different ring. Yes, I do. Is that not what I did? I think that's what I did, right? I was like this. But yes, you're right, Lily. If I didn't do that, I think I did do that. Okay. So then, so that was something really odd, right? And I let it go. Then the next day, he I guess he picked up on it, and I was kind of like ignoring him, and I like didn't talk to him, and so then comes Thursday. That Thursday, a guy had brought me coffee for no reason. Like he literally just got me coffee, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, whatever." He comes over to me, and he just makes conversation, and something so odd. He's like, "Who got you that?" Or no, he's like, "How much did you pay for that?" And I was like, "Oh, somebody gave it to me." And he's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, he was like, "Give me that coffee and go tell him that you accidentally like threw it or like spilled it so you can get another one." And I literally was like, "No." I was like, "Why would I do that?" You know what I mean? Like, who are you to think like I'm going to go out of my way for you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I peeped that and I found that really weird. Okay. So we're going to ignore that. Cool. And then the next day, he's like, oh no, that same day, maybe 2 hours later, there's this girl in our morning meeting that has a really pretty body. And you can tell it's fake, but like, who knows if she's a mom and like got a BBL or whatever. I don't care. I'm really all for women surgeries. Like, I don't care. Like, I could give to us, right? And so he's like, hey, he's like, did you notice that blonde girl that was in the meeting this morning? And I was like, yeah, what about her? He's like, do you think she's natural? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, probably. Like, what does it matter? And he's like, I don't know, because I was just looking at her, and I was just thinking, like, that's not what I like. Like, I prefer thicker women. Like, she looks unproportionate. And I was like, I don't know.